Hey, this is John Hayes, and you're on the 100-mile bike commute. So it's a nicer day today, so we're back out in the wild and filming outdoors, which is really how it should be done when you're on your bike. Today I'm going to be talking about the kindness of strangers and how the sight of a fully grown man on a fully loaded bike can solicit the best out of people. And I've really got so many stories to share here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on a couple relating to our ride in Portugal, and then I'm going to set up a playlist and I'll share some more over the coming days, weeks and months. So the inspiration for this post came from something that happened on Facebook yesterday. I posted a link to our charity bike ride video. If you haven't seen that, it's on the screen up there. Please check it out. I shared a link to that video on a Facebook group for expats and tourists in the Algarve, essentially saying that we were really excited to be going on the ride, and if anyone sees us along the way, please give us a wave. And we had such a good reaction to that video. Loads and loads of great comments, loads and loads of helpful comments. One lady told me she lived near Lake Lagos, which is near the end of the route, and if we needed anything, she would come out and meet us. She even offered to cook us a full English breakfast when we asked for suggestions for cafes. We had loads of great suggestions for cafes and restaurants along the route as well, because we do set off early in the morning, and even in the touristy areas they don't tend to open so early, so we had loads of great suggestions on that. We had another lady who has sent us a map. Apparently part of the route has a slight diversion in it. There's a bridge that's down near Cabanas, and we'll have to take a short diversion onto the N125 and then back onto the salt flats. So yeah, really helpful, and really appreciate absolutely everybody sharing all this information with us. It actually kind of reminds me of an experience I've had down in Portugal previously. This is about 3 years ago, when my friend Ian, who's coming with us on this ride, and my friend Ewan were cycling the Algarve, and we were on our third day, and we were somewhere in the middle of nowhere between Portimao and the Cap de St Vincent, and Ewan had mechanical problems, and the limited toolkit the bike hire company gave us just wasn't suitable to mend the bike. So we pulled off the road and into a small village. It was a bit of a one-horse town. It had like a cafe and it had a pub, and we couldn't find a bike shop. It was Sunday, everything was shut, so there was no DIY stores or anything like that. So we stumbled across some firefighters, and they were sitting having their morning coffee outside the one cafe that was open, and none of them could speak English, so we kind of brought the bike over, we gesticulated a lot, we pointed a lot, they looked at it and they shook their heads, and I don't think they were able to help us. And then one took us to the local pub, where he introduced us to the bar manager. The bar manager, as luck would have it, was an English expat, and he went upstairs, he got his toolkit, took it down, and again there wasn't anything suitable in the toolkit to fix the bike. So he rang a friend. His friend lived way out in the countryside, drove out to meet us, looked at the problem, realised that he didn't have a tool that would be able to fix the bike, but he told us he'd be able to make the tool. So he took Ewan off in his car to his villa, I guess, somewhere up in the Algarve, and he took a grinder and a piece of scrap metal, and he made a tool, and he fixed the bike, and then took Ewan back to the village, back to meet us. Now, this gentleman, he wouldn't even let us buy him a cup of coffee to say thank you. So he just said that he didn't want to see this experience ruining our holidays, and welcome to Portugal. So yeah, absolutely fantastic experience. And as I say, I've got so many other great stories about the kindness of strangers. I don't know what it is about a man on a bike that solicits such kindness, but in this day and age when you hear so much negativity, it's great to hear. So Watch this space for more examples of acts of kindness, and if you've enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If you want to learn more about the 100-mile bike commute or our charity ride in Portugal, please hit subscribe, and we'll catch up with you again soon. My name is John Hayes. You've been on the 100-mile bike commute.